Fight!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Battlefield 2023 Grudge Match Monza. And as you can already tell by the title, we're pitting Nicholas Latifi against Nick de Vries in a 4-race challenge at Monza. What we're doing here is we're going to be racing them 2 races with different engineers. I wanted to give them brand new engineers to make sure that they both have low affinity with these new guys. So we sniped Ben Mitchell and Chris Cronin from the Aston Martin team. We're going to be doing 2 races with Latifi paired with Ben, and then 2 races with Latifi paired with Chris, just to make it fair, you know, and vice versa, de Vries with the other guy. What we have with the cars is, if you take a look, we have a pretty quick car, but it's not the fastest car on the grid. I wanted to make it competitive, but not, you know, 1 and 2 on the grid by far. So they're up there, but they're not really the fastest car on the grid at the moment. And let's see, what else did I do? Ah, yes. And I made sure that they both had pretty much fresh engine components, so they're both pretty equal. I think most of these components are either 99 or 98. Yeah, just to make sure that they're pretty even there. That's car 1 and car 2, 98, 99, 98. So we're going to be doing 4 runs at Monza. We're going to be basing it on a point system. Pretty much just where they finish is going to be the points that they get. I didn't use any of the development points that they earned, so these are their original performance ratings here. You can take a look just to make sure I didn't change anything. Latifi only earned 4 and de Vries only earned 5. So yeah, without further ado, I think that's pretty much it. I'm going to be restarting every single race from this save point, so there might be different track conditions, but it's going to be 2 with Latifi paired with the first engineer, and then 2 with Latifi paired with the second engineer. So without further ado, we're going to get started. I'm pretty excited about this, guys. Battlefield 2023 Grudge Match Monza. Alright, so I'm not going to be controlling any of the practices or qualies. They're going to have to do this all on their own. And that's why I'm doing 2 and 2, just in case the race engineers have different, I mean, I know they're going to have different stats, but just to make it fair. So, and I'm also not going to be doing anything in the race, contrary to what you saw in the Latifi or the Go Tifi and F1 Manager story video, which got a whole bunch of support. Thank you, guys. Probably one of my more successful videos pertaining to a game. So thank you for that. Okay, so that's just practice for race 1. Setup confidence, 53% for Latifi and 58% for de Vries. So not too dissimilar. Let's see where they qualify here. I'm going to put them exactly on the same race strategy as well. All right, so de Vries qualifies P3 and Latifi P5, but Verstappen's got a grid penalty, so that will probably put them 3-4. And whoever is ahead when it's time to pit is going to pit first. All right, so yes, P3 for de Vries, P4 for Nicky, or Latifi. I gotta stop calling him Nicky. All right, so we will go soft to mediums. Soft to mediums, that is lap 20. Soft to mediums, pitting lap 20. All right, this is going to be exciting, guys. I'm just going to speed it up for the sake of time.
Here we are at the oldest circuit in Europe for this, the Italian Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
All right, I suppose we can watch the first lap. All right, so de Vries is still P3. Latifi dropped a position Perez. De Vries momentarily up to P2.
Red Bull moved up.
And looks like the Ferraris have the pace here. Latifi's still in P5, overtaken by Perez right away. And Verstappen now in P7. I forgot to check to see where he actually started, but okay. So it's Leclerc, Sainz, de Vries, Perez, Latifi, top 5. Let's speed this baby up to see where we end up. Oh my goodness. What happened to Latifi? That was not good.
I think there's been a lockup.
Oh my goodness. This is this is not off to a good start for Latifi. What happened there? I don't get that. He locked up and then he just beached himself on the side of the corner there. Oh, that's so dumb. All right, anyway, Latifi all the way down to P20 now. Leclerc locks up as well. I think it'd be safe to say that Vries will probably get this one in the bag. Although, Latifi does have a chance to come back and gain some much-needed points here. But, yeah, it was a heck of a performance from Vries on Sunday. And I just found out today that Alex had some complications post-surgery. I'm happy to hear that he's doing much better, but he was put on a ventilator, I guess, because of some anesthesia issues post-op, but I'm glad to hear he's doing well. All right, Latifi up to P18 now. De Vries still, well, De Vries dropped a position to Verstappen there, P3. We are on lap 14 now. And I think where are they pitting? They're pitting lap 20, so obviously it looks like De Vries will be in first. And I'm not doing anything here. These guys are going all by themselves. Latifi up to P16 now that Hamilton pitted. All right, so you got the first big group to pit. Yellow sector 2. If there is a safety car, I will pause to allow them to harvest battery and save on their tires. But other than that, I'm not doing anything else. Okay, so he's coming in right now. I'm just doing this, just controlling their pit stops. But all right, so De Vries about to come in. Yeah, we might as well. Let's go mediums.
Seems to have been a lockup.
Oh, De Vries locked up as well, but he didn't pay for it quite as bad as Latifi did. All the way back down to P19 now with Latifi. Oh, man. I thought this was going to be a little bit closer, but I guess in typical Latifi fashion, he just pretty much puts himself out of the race right at the beginning. All right, De Vries with the fastest lap, and Latifi dropping back down to P20.
Someone spun out.
Oh, my goodness. This...
Now we see the Williams here.
I don't know if we're going to even need 4 races. Jesus, same corner, same exact corner, too. Holy crap, man. Holy crap, Latifi. I think at this point we just have to pray that Latifi can make his way back up into the points to salvage something out of this race here. A whole bunch of people in the pits. He gains 1 position from Stroll, I think. De Vries looks like he's a solid top 5 here, as Leclerc and Perez are right behind him, but Russell is a good 12 seconds back, so from Perez. Safety car. Okay, safety car is in now. Or safety car is out on the track. We will conserve tires and harvest batteries for both drivers, and that is it. I am not doing anything else other than that. And then once the safety car comes off, then I will put them back onto their regular deployments. But this will give Latifi a chance now to get closer and perhaps get some points back, unless the safety car is okay. 1 more lap. Latifi still hasn't caught up to the safety car yet. Is it coming in this lap? Nope. 1 more lap. 1 more lap at least, it looks like. Stroll and Magnussen all the way in the back. But this is good for Latifi. Okay, so once they come around Parabolica, all right. Back to neutral, standard, neutral, standard. All right, Latifi, here's your chance. Almost took that position from Norris. $13 laps left. Latifi is 4 positions away. 5 positions away from points here. Okay, Latifi up to P12 now, courtesy of Mick Schumacher and somebody else. Tsunoda looks like, all right, Latifi up to P10, P9. Latifi is salvaging this race. Hamilton, thank you. I think. Latifi up to P9 now, but he is 3 seconds behind Alonso, and I can't do anything to help his race here. Latifi gonna have to dig down deep. Gap is, yeah, it's dipping to 2.5 seconds. Oh my God, Latifi. You better hope Yos Capito is not watching this. I don't even want to watch that. It's too depressing. 2 seconds back. Come on, Latifi. So close. Okay, P11 now. Nicky's in P11. Nicky Latifi. De Vries still up in P4. All right, Latifi back in the points. All right, one more position. Last lap here. Ooh. Okay. All right. So, as you can see from the results there, even though Latifi had a terrible start to the race, Latifi found his way back up to P9 to get 2 points. De Vries finishing P4 to get 12 points. That is race number 1. I will see you back in 1 second for race number 2. All right, so I just realized that it's Latifi's actually paired with Chris Cronin for the first race, so we'll keep him with Chris Cronin for the second race, and De Vries will be with Ben for the second race, and then we'll swap them in the next race. But this is exactly the same way it was before. The car is still pretty much the same, as you can see. All right, so let's get going to race number 2. Okay, so here we are about to head into practice, and I just want to show you that the engine components are still the same for both drivers. All right, so here we are about to go into qualifying for race number 2, and Latifi is at 54% confidence car setup, and De Vries is at 57. I think this is still pretty similar to the first race. So we will simulate through qualifying to see where we will be starting. And it is pretty much the same exact thing. Nick De Vries, P3. Nicholas Latifi, P5. And Verstappen with a grid penalty. All right. Well, I hope it'll be different for when we swap the race engineers around. Okay, let's take a look. I think the weather is pretty much going to be the same. So we will go soft to mediums again. Lap 20. Yeah, this would pretty much be the exact same race as race number 1. All right, so they're both on the same strategy. Let's get going. Let's hope Latifi has a better start this time, guys. We're going to blast it to 16x right away. And we're going to see how they can do on their own.
It's lights out, and away we go.
All right, so pretty much the same start. Perez up to P4 again. Latifi already starting to drop back there. So De Vries currently up, what is it, 12 points to... Was it 12 points to 4? All right, so De Vries actually dropping back to P5 now.
Looks like there's been a lockup.
Let's take a look at how bad it was.
Now we see the Williams here.
Pretty much the same exact spot Latifi did his lockup on, except, hey, De Vries decides to drive back out on track while Latifi literally sat there and waited for every single car to pass him on track. Come on, Latifi. But that's fine. Look at that, and De Vries already worked his way back up to P4 while Latifi dropped down to P6. All right, so they're 5-6 now, about to start lap 9.
Red Bull gained a place.
Verstappen and De Vries battling for P4 there, allowing Latifi to keep close. Hamilton starting to drop back now, 4 seconds back. Latifi makes an overtake. Oh, my God. Latifi down to P8 now.
Someone's run wide.
Oh, my goodness. And Latifi down to P18 now. Let's watch it. Why not?
Let's look. We're watching Nicholas Latifi. And yes, that's where they spin out.
He was ahead, too. Jeez, the Williams team's got to be used to this by now. All right, so Latifi all the way down in P18 now. De Vries still up in P5. I don't think De Vries will be making up any more positions as of right now. But Latifi P16, courtesy of some crashes and pits. All right, so the leaders are starting to pit now. De Vries currently in P2. We're pitting lap 20 again. Yep. Just in time. All right, so De Vries will be coming in momentarily. Latifi will be as well as soon as he makes it around the track. All right, so we're going soft to mediums. Okay. All right, so they're far enough to where double stacking won't hurt. Latifi back down to P17. De Vries back to P5. All right, Latifi overtakes Ricardo. De Vries has Joe right on his tail, just like in the race on Sunday. Yellow sector 1. Okay. Latifi really needs a safety car right now. That's the only thing that's going to help him.
That sounds like someone's gone wide there.
Latifi's still down in... Okay, so De Vries goes wide, but he's still in P5.
We've just had a car run wide.
Norris runs wide, allows Latifi to get by. P5 De Vries, P15 Latifi. De Vries with the fastest lap, too. You know what? We'll even count the fastest lap point, if he can keep it. All right, Latifi up to P13 now. 20 laps left to go. Everybody's made their... Well, almost everybody. Ocon in the pits. De Vries back up to P3 now. Latifi's still outside of the points, but he's right behind Ocon and Alonso. Just dropped out of DRS range at this point. De Vries back down to P5. The Red Bulls have jumped him. Tire advantage? No. Our tires are actually newer. Latifi just about to overtake the Alpines. Okay, there we go. Latifi now ahead of Ocon. Ahead of Alonso. All right. 2.3 seconds to Magnussen, though. And being overtaken by Alonso doesn't help. 10 laps left to go. De Vries is still fighting for a top 5 position there. He's got Perez right on his tail, and he is right behind Verstappen. Oh, come on, come on. Go Latifi, come on. Coming up on 5 laps left to go. Can Latifi hold on to this last spot? All right, he is within DRS of Magnussen right now. This car should be up there. Top 3 car. All right. Latifi up to P9 now. He can overtake Joe. Tale as old as time. Song as old as rhyme. Go Latifi and De Vries. Last lap. Can he get Joe here on the last lap? He does. Can he hold on to it? Okay. Okay. All right. So, De Vries P5. De Vries P5. Latifi P8 once again. So, Latifi has 8 points and De Vries has 22. So, as of right now, it is 22-8. We will flip the engineers, and I will see you guys back here in 1 second for the last 2 races. Okay, guys, we are back here with race number 3. As you can see now, we have Latifi paired up with Ben, and we have De Vries paired up with Chris Cronin. This is the last 2 races of the competition. Battlefield 2023 Grudge Match Monza. And De Vries is leading now by 22-8, I believe. I will have the numbers up on screen if I am wrong. But De Vries up by 14 points at this moment in time. So let's get on with race number 3. Okay, so here we are about to start qualifying, and Latifi 52% confidence. De Vries, 59% confidence in the car setups. Did I say 52% confidence? I hope I didn't. 52% confidence, 59% confidence. It appears it doesn't matter who the race engineer is. De Vries is just better. So let's go into qualifying right now and see where we will be starting this race number 3. All right. Pretty much the same thing. De Vries P3, Latifi P5. Verstappen and Hamilton with grid penalties, so they will be dropping back. Okay. I imagine the weather is going to be exactly the same once again. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, weather's pretty much the same. We will go soft to mediums. Oh. 1, 2. And same for Latifi. 1, 2. All right. All right, Latifi. You are 14 points down. Let's go. We're just going to go to 16X right away.
Here we are at the oldest circuit
Race
in
number
Europe.
3. Latifi needs to finish ahead of De Vries here to even have a chance.
And it's lights out,
Just to
and
even
away
have a
we go.
chance. Let's see. Latifi drops a position to Perez once again. And De
Red Bull
Vries
moved up.
still in P3 here. Please tell me this isn't like an F122 featured event where it's just scripted. Oh my god. Okay, so Latifi all the way back down to
Look at the
P20.
lockup. We can take a look now. Now we see the Williams here. And there's the lockup. It almost got away from them entirely.
The same exact thing. Are these events scripted? F1 Manager? Are they scripted?
Is that a lockup?
Oh boy. Leclerc lockup on turn 3. De Vries now up to P2. Although I don't remember Leclerc being this far down, so I don't know. I mean, it could be scripted. It could be.
Red Bull gained a place.
Latifi's still all the way down in P19 as of right now.
And there's an overtake from Williams.
Although, you know, we did have a safety car in the first race, and we didn't have a safety car in the second race. Or did we have a safety car in the second race? I don't think we had a safety car in the second race.
Someone's run wide.
So maybe it's partially scripted. But anyway, lap 13 right now. De Vries P3 still. Latifi all the way down in P18. Although, you know what, to be fair, when I was simulating through all the races throughout the season, up to this point, Latifi did spin out in a whole bunch of them. So this really isn't that different. But this is pretty anticlimactic. I really thought Latifi, you know, out of 4 races, Latifi would give a better fight. But it appears that is not the case, as De Vries is P2. Where are we going? Soft to mediums. Okay. And Latifi spins out of every single race. He is P13 right now, but he still has to
Looks like there's
box
been a
for new
lockup.
tires. Soft to mediums. All right, come on, Latifi. Come on. Something's got to happen here. We got to get this.
We've just had a spin.
We got to get this closer than it actually is right now. 14 points between them. All right, De Vries. I mean, Latifi working his way back up, but oh man, that is a whole bunch of time he has to make up there. He is a minute off. He definitely needs a safety car here. Or he needs De Vries to do something Latifi-esque to knock him out of the points right now.
Ferrari advance the race position.
No, not last lap interval. All right, so just about halfway through the race, a little over halfway through the race right now. Latifi down in P16, outside of the points. De Vries up in P3 right now. If he finishes in P3 in this race, this competition is pretty much over, as it probably is in real life as well. I don't imagine Latifi will be in a seat next year, but he is in P13 at the moment. 20 laps left to go. De Vries with the fastest lap. I don't think he finished with the fastest lap last race. He does have the fastest lap now, and he's in P4. Latifi could get P9 here, although I don't really think that helps him much at all. He needs De Vries to drop back quite a few more positions, and he needs to also gain quite a few more positions. 15 laps left to go, just about. So close. 1, 2, 3. 3 positions within his grasp right here. All right, so there we go. 2. All right, yep, just made up 2 positions. He could get up to P9. All right, now De Vries needs Russell to gain 15 seconds in the last 13 laps. P9, that's only 2 points. Latifi does have the fastest lap, though. He does here. All right, so Latifi P9, slowly closing in on Alonso, but I don't think we're going to have enough time. 10 laps left to go. Oh, my goodness. Latifi back down to 11 and outside of the points. Yeah, of course it was, because it's Latifi we're talking about here. God damn it, man. Come on. I really want you to win. Or not win, but at least come close. Make this somewhat of competition. This is pretty much exactly just like yesterday's race. De Vries impressing everybody in the points, and Latifi can't even get in the points after starting in the points. I mean, yeah, he started P10 in the race, and he started P4 here, but still 3 laps left to go. Latifi, come on, at least get 1 point here. At least get 1 point here, Latifi. 2 laps left to go. Last lap. Latifi, come on, man.
Oh, did someone run wide there?
Latifi, come on. Wow, right at the last second. All right, so Latifi manages to get back into the points and finish P9. Where did De Vries finish? Okay, so that's 22 plus 12 is 34. And 8 plus 2 is 10. 34 to 10. So, okay. So De Vries is now 24 points ahead of Latifi in this race, in this competition. So what needs to happen is Latifi needs to finish in first place and get the fastest lap. And De Vries needs to finish outside of the points. Yeah, because if De Vries even finishes P10, that's 1 point, and then they'll be tied. 26. Okay, so Latifi needs to win the race with the fastest lap, and De Vries needs to finish no higher than 10th in the next race. All right, so I will see you guys back here for race number 4. Okay, so here we are for race number 4. As you can see, Latifi paired up with Ben, De Vries paired up with Chris. The cars are pretty much, the engine components are pretty much the same, or actually exactly the same. So let's get going into race number 4. De Vries is up by 24 points, so Latifi needs to win. And De Vries needs to not finish in the points, basically. Or Latifi needs to win and get the fastest lap, and De Vries can't finish any higher than 10th. This is exciting. Let's go. All right, guys. So I went back to a further save, which was, I think, like 3 days further back than the last one, because the first 3 races were just a little too similar, but the cars are set up the exact same way, and the race engineers are set up the same exact way as race number 3. So let's see where we qualified.
Today has already seen
Or, oh, these are just practice results. Okay. So, oh my goodness. The confidence is still exactly the same. Does this not matter at all? Does the game just pretty much run the same race every single time? Where did we qualify? De Vries P3, Latifi P5, and Verstappen and Hamilton. My goodness. Okay, so Latifi needs De Vries to not finish any higher than 10th, and Latifi needs to win the race and get the fastest point, or Latifi just needs to win the race and De Vries needs to finish outside of the points. You know what? Maybe I'll start on different tires. Let's go. Let's go mediums to softs this time for both guys. Mediums to softs. We're pitting lap 31. All right, let's see if this is any different from the first 3 races. Again, Latifi needs to win, and Vries needs to not finish in the
sunny and
points.
bright.
Let's go. Final race
Here we go. It's the Italian
of
Grand
Battlefield
Prix.
2023 Grudge Match Monza here. Okay, we're going to go to 16X
It's
right
lights
away
out,
again.
and away we go.
Oh, goodness gracious. Latifi down to P6 now. De Vries still in P3.
I think someone's
Perez
run
and
wide.
Russell have managed to get in front of Latifi. Although this is a little bit different. Did Latifi survive? Latifi survived turn 3. My goodness, Latifi survived turn 3. Although it's still not looking very good as De Vries is up in P2 now and Latifi is still in
We've just had a
P6.
car run wide.
Okay. Still, Latifi is at least still in this race as opposed to the first 3 races where he crashed out at turn 3 every single time.
Oh, and Ferrari just gained a place.
All right. Lap 10 now. Latifi's still in there. Nope, never mind. He is in P7 now, and De Vries is in the lead of the race. Are you kidding me? So it doesn't matter
Who's running wide there?
when we start, how we start this race on what tire
Ferrari
strategy.
advance the race
Doesn't
position.
matter what race engineer Latifi and De Vries have.
Someone's gone wide there.
This is pretty much how the race always ends out. De Vries in the high points positions and Latifi in the low points positions. Although Latifi, I guess that's due to pit stops starting now. Latifi is up in P6. All right, a couple more cars boxing for tires. Did Latifi legit get in front of Verstappen right before the pit stops?
Someone's run wide.
Okay, so VSC, let's go conserve and harvest. Not that it matters, we're not deploying anyway, but let's go conserve the tires, give them a chance. Go to 8X now, just until VSC is over. You know what?
Safety car, slow down.
What are we at? Should we pit to hards? Yeah, you know what? Let's throw.
It's a collision.
And we will be boxing this lap.
That wasn't my car, I swear. Okay, so let's throw them onto the hards. And put them into neutral here. Oh, safety car's over. Or VSC is over. That's fine. We needed to pit anyway. Let's just go on to the hards, I guess. Okay, we needed to do something different in this race because we keep getting the same results. Is Latifi going to have any chance now? I don't think so. He is a good 10 seconds behind De Vries right now. We are a little under halfway through the race. Although he could get this position from Magnussen. Is Magnussen pitted yet? No, not yet. Okay. So here we go. 12 seconds behind De
And there's
Vries.
an overtake from Williams.
Just lost another position to Perez. Yellow sector 3. Come on.
Oh, did
De Vries.
someone
There's
run
still
wide there?
there's still time for De Vries to crash out of this race here, guys. All right, Latifi back up into P5, courtesy of pit stops. Mick Schumacher is 13 seconds behind Latifi. Russell now 13 seconds behind Latifi. De Vries could get into an accident here. He could catch up to Sainz and then they could both crash out. Or he could just crash out himself. Latifi dropping back 3 seconds behind Perez now. This is not looking good. Not looking good at all. Remember, even if De Vries crashes out, Latifi still needs to win this race. Although it's possible Leclerc and Sainz could pit one more time. I don't think so, though. No, definitely not. Only 13 laps left to go. I think their tires will last.
To have been a lockup.
I'm tempted here to just deploy ERS for Latifi, but I have to be fair. I have to be fair here. I don't think he's going to make it, guys. 8 laps left to
I
go.
think someone's run wide.
Leclerc running wide. Doesn't really help us here, as Latifi is still a good almost 30 seconds behind the leaders at this point, I think.
We've just had a car run wide.
Yeah, 28 seconds behind the leaders. De Vries still looks strong in P3, although Perez did just spin out or ran wide, and now Latifi is close to being within DRS. 2 laps left to go. Come on, at least overtake Perez here. Get Perez here. On merit. I don't want to help you. Get Perez here, Latifi. Can you get... Nope. All right, guys. Well, that is it. That is it for Battlefield 2023 Grudge Match Monza. So De Vries finishes his 4th race in P3 with 15 points. So that is 49 points for Nick De Vries. And you know what? At least Latifi put up a fight in this last race here. That is 49 points for De Vries and 20 points for Latifi. That's not going to be good enough. So just like in real life, De Vries beats Latifi handedly by a good 29 points in all. So yeah, that was rather anticlimactic. At least Latifi had a chance going into the last race there. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this. This took a lot longer to set up than it actually did to execute. I had to sim through, what was it, 15 fucking races just to get to this round 16 here at Monza, just to run it 4 times and have De Vries kick the shit out of Latifi like he did in real life. But yeah, all right, guys. If you think I've earned it, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe. Let me know if you actually like watching this stuff, and I'll continue to make more. But thanks for the view anyways. Remember to eat your bok choy. Stay tuned for more, and I will see you guys in the next one.